Hello and welcome back to another training video. In this video we will try to book appointments for two customers. On this one it's a little bit tricky on the timing, how it will be set up, so we have to pay attention on what question we will ask the customer and how we will let the book know that's how we want to put those time for those appointments. Our example would be, we have a customer calling, I want to book 2 pedicure and 2 dip powder today. So your first question for the customer would be, how many people coming? If the customer say 4, we know 2 pedicure and 2 dip powder will all have to start at the same time. If the customer say 3 people, we know we will do 2 pedicure and 1 dip at the same time, and then the second dip will be for one that do the pedicure. If they say 2 people, we know that the 2 customer will want to do 2 pedicure first and 2 dip powder after. Make sure you always put the same service for the group of customer. That's way they can get that same service at the same time together. Okay, in our sample we have 2 people for 4 services. So we know today. They didn't ask us for tomorrow, different day, we know today. By default, this one will be today. So the first thing we do, we need 2 pedicure. We click one time, we got first pedicure, and we click one more time, we got second pedicure. If we don't tell the book anything, the book will know to put the 2 pedicure together, because by default we pre-check the service parallel. Now for the timing, let's say the customer okay with 10, we just leave it at 10. Now for the next 2 service, we know that the 2 dip powder will be after the 2 pedicure, so we have to let the book know it will be next hour. Then we add the first dip, we know is at 10:45, and then we add the second dip, it will be at 10:45. You notice that this one is in red. Red mean there would be a gap for about 15 minutes for the technician that I assigned right here. We don't know who technician was assigned yet, but the book telling us there would be a gap right here on the 10:45 or 11:30. Somehow we'll create a gap. Let's say if we change this appointment to 9, when we choose a different time, the book will change the time for everything that was added. So let's say we click 9 for the time. Now with the 9 a.m. we see that we have 2 red ones, mean the 2 technicians that were chosen might have a gap. But if the customer okay with the time that we're choosing, we can go ahead and book this appointment. Let's say what happened if we choose 11. At 11 we have 1 pedicure that start at 9:45, 1 pedicure start at 10:30, so it mess up this one if you choose 11. And then the 2 still okay, so they actually put the 3 pedicure, the 2 dip powder and the pedicure at the same time. Okay, so we have to go back to 10 because we know 10 will work. Now the book showing this appointment. When the book starts showing different appointment, because we keep changing the time back and forth, what we can do, close it out, go back in for the book to refresh again. Sometimes when we keep changing the time back and forth, it will show random time and it will mess up all the appointment because we got out of the formula. Start from the beginning. First pedicure, second pedicure, but after all the drawing, you know we need the 10. Choose the 10 as first. Now we need the next one for the 11. First one, 1045, 1045. Now we ask customer information and save and update. We don't have an email on file. We need the information, so we will ask customer. So we will type it in. We only ask it one time and everything will be saved in here. Okay, we hit save and update. Let's see where we have the appointment. We have one over here at 10, one over here at 10, and the two that will start, one right here 10:45 and 10:45. So that's how we create an appointment for 2 people with 4 services. In this video, recap one thing. If you keep changing the time around for too many times, somehow you will mess up the time or the formula of the book give you. The easiest way to go back to it, cancel it or close it out. Then when you go back, add in the service from the beginning again, will help you get the service in the book quicker.